What's up and welcome back to Steve Tag Fishing. Today we're in the man cave talking about frogs. Tips, tricks, modifications, all things that are going to help you guys get a better hookup ratio and put more fish in the box. Stay tuned. So we've all been there. You get that massive blow up on a frog. It destroys the bait. You set the hook. The bait comes flying back to the boat and you wonder what the heck just happened. So a lot of times when you pull a frog out of the package, this is a KVD sexy frog. It's got these long rubber skirts on them. What happens is fish targets this bait as you're moving it across the water, comes up, blows up on it, takes it down, but only grabs the skirt portion of the frog. You go to set the hook, pulls out, comes flying back to the boat. So all you're going to do when you take these frogs out of the package, grab yourself a pair of scissors, measure it out. I like to take probably 2 inches off. I mean, this frog is almost 6 inches long with the skirt added to it. So what we're going to do, take that skirt, measure it out, and just give it a trim. And that's it right there. That frog is going to still have the same action. It's going to produce the same strikes, but the only difference is it's a smaller profile bait, which means that fish is going to have to grab more of that frog, which means better hookups for you. Sorry, I'm in the man cave right now in the basement. We got toys everywhere. I've got a 2-year-old son. We got toys falling off the table, toys going off in the middle of the video, so I apologize for that. The next thing we're going to touch on to help you increase your hook set ratio is taking a pair of pliers and bending these hooks out. So when they come out of the package, you're going to notice that the hook is buried ever so lightly below the top of that frog. What you want to do, take yourself a pair of pliers, pull the hook out and up just a little bit on the top of that bait. So the hook is then right on top of the back of this frog. Now it's still going to be weedless, it's still going to perform, it's still going to have the same motion in the water. The only difference is more of this hook is showing above the soft body of the frog versus the other way where it's right below the top. So now more hook exposure means better hookup ratios. Alright, next up is one of my favorite ones, the Sprinker Frog. I love doing modifications on these. You can tell this one is right out of the package. You can tell it's got a slimmer body. It's got this paddle tail on the back, which creates a ton of commotion, moves a ton of water. And I'm not going to do any modifications to these hooks out of the package. You can tell versus a sexy frog, it's got the slimmer butt on it, and even a Dean Rojas Spro frog. So I have enough confidence in this frog and it's the profile of it that when a fish comes up to grab it, I can get a good hook set on it. But what I am going to do is take the paddle tail off of the back of the frog. So it's going to look something like this. Once you do that, grab myself a few blades. We got 2 blades here. Push the frog down and thread the blades on the back of the frog through the hook. So the blades are sitting on the frog just like that. Now I've got some shrink tube here. What I'm going to do is just clip a couple small pieces off. If I don't drop these on the carpet. There we go. We got 2 little rings here, and I'm going to thread that on these hooks. Just like that. The other one go. Here we go. Thread that one on there. Just like that. Now this frog is going to imitate shad. It's going to imitate still a frog. It's going to imitate a bait fish. It's going to imitate about anything that you want to, and you can tell that thing makes some pretty nice music going through the water. and those blades start going and the sun's out, it'll start shining, and this thing will get you some awesome blow-ups. Give it a try, guys. Drop a comment below if it works for you. Other than that, a couple simple frog modifications today. Try them. I really think that it's going to produce more fish for you. And that's all I got for you today. Remember, always set that hook. We'll see you next time.